Hey, I'm back, and I'm not so happy. Not at all. Very disappointed. Um, Chelsea just lost to Man City, and I cannot understand why. Why? Now, I got a few things to talk about Chelsea, and I'm gonna say it as it is. I'm a Chelsea supporter, and I think I deserve the right to say how it is. The coach sucks right now. No apology for saying that. The coach is the problem right now. Right? Now, here the reason why I say the coach is the problem right now is because the way in my view, that was a great opportunity for Chelsea to take a win. Man City is not on top of the game. We all know that. We all saw how they play in the games before, right? They even lost in the midweek in the Champions League, right? That was an opportunity to cut Man City to shreds by Chelsea, especially scoring first, and that didn't happen. And in my view, it comes down to coaching. Yes, we have a lot of inexperienced players, but the coach let us don't forget that the coach is also inexperienced, right? That's only his second team coaching in England, so he's also inexperienced, and he's, in my view, he's showing the inexperience, right? Chelsea have so many attacking players. You have Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer got lost as the game went on. Lost. Wasn't touching the ball, and that's because of the coaching. Right? Why in the hell there is so many? The ball had to pass 4, 5, 6 times in the back between the keeper, the two centre back, the full backs, and sometimes Caicedo in the middle. The ball have to pass 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times before the ball get to the attacking players. Why? Game after game, we've seen that. You set up a team to play on a counter attack against Man City. Man City is vulnerable right now. You have Gundogan in the middle of the field. He's not playing that well. He seems like he's getting slower. Silva also, but still you have the Man City had a centre back that made a mistake for the goal. That was a great opportunity to tell Sancho, when you get the ball, attack him. But still, none of that. Instead of that, the amount of passes that we do, you put Sancho out of the game. Right? Madueke can play a little better on the right wing, but you put Sancho out of the game with all these passes in the back between Rich James, Colwill, Chaloba, and the goalkeeper. Why there have to be so many passes? Get the ball. It was an opportunity to get the ball as quick as possible to the attacking players and attack Man City. Man City was vulnerable. You scored first and you come back and lose the game 3-1. That is coaching problem. And the media, the English media has been so soft on this coach. So soft on Maresca. Yes, in the early part of the season, the team was playing well, right? The team was playing well up until the busy season, the Christmas season. And it seems like the coach don't have a solution to get the team back where he's supposed to be playing. And the reason why the team was playing well and they were scoring goals for fun is because they was aggressive. Right? Now Chelsea has lost that aggressiveness. If you compare, they're so soft on him, right? They're so soft on him. If you compare his team right now to Pochettino team last year, around the same time, Pochettino team has done better. And this guy has inherited a lot of players that was starting to improve, right? he made a lot of he made a few leave, like Gallagher and so on. But is this team better? Right? Is this team better? We know the weakness in the team. Striker, Jackson is another person I'll come to in a while, and the goalkeeper I'll come to in a while. But Maresca is at fault for that Chelsea lose. For that Chelsea loss. He's at fault. Because you need to instill that tenacity in your team to go out there and win games. It's not about, you say he's tactical with inverted fullback and all this nonsense. Inverted full, but what are the advantage of having this inverted fullback when you have Cucurella and James coming inside to win back the ball in the middle? But then when you're winning back, what are you doing? You pass it back to Caldwell or you pass it back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper touch the ball more times in a game than the attacking players, the strikers. The two wingers, Madueke and Sancho, and Palmer. How that is possible? Tell me how that making sense? Does not make much sense to me at all. Does not. Right? The coach is the problem. The coach is the fault. He needs to find a better solution for Chelsea right now. Man City was a team for the taking right now. Team for the taking. Right? They're not doing better than Chelsea in terms of form. Right? But Chelsea has let themselves down. And the coach, and I will keep saying the coach is the fault of this game today. He's definitely the fault of the game. Because he was behind and the team didn't change anything. All he make changes is the players. Right? And he's supposed to be a tactical tactical brilliance, whatever, like Pep Guardiola. What Pep Guardiola? What Pep Guardiola people is talking about? He's getting away because he's not getting criticism from the English media. They have been soft on him for whatever reason, I don't know. But that loss today is solely rests on the coach, right? And then I'll jump to the goalkeeper, Sanchez. Why this guy keep playing Sanchez? You have Petrovic, who is playing brilliantly in France with Strasbourg. He played with Pochettino last season. Pochettino made him his number one coach. Number one keeper, and put Sanchez on the bench. And you come in and you send Petrovic on loan and make Sanchez your number one keeper. So which tells me Pochettino was right last season to put Sanchez on the bench, because look at the amount of mistakes so far in this season Sanchez has made. He has passed the ball back for offensive player to come against him and score. He made a mistake today. There's one time he made a goal scored right on his front post. Sanchez is not the number one goalkeeper. He's not. Pochettino saw that last season and he make him his second goalkeeper. Right? And then you come in and take him as a goalkeeper. He can't play out with the foot and he's making mistakes. Look at that second goal. Because of Sanchez. If he's not doing that, he's giving the ball away to the offensive players. So the coach is at fault. He's not getting, it seems he's not getting the higher ups, the directors and so on seem to be soft on him. As they say, they're giving him time because they give him a 5-year contract. So they're giving him time to gel a team. But I don't care how, if he don't instill that tenacity, if you don't get players that has the fight in them, it's all good to have skills and have talent and skills and so on. But if you don't have that will to fight for a win, it's useless, right? And we had a player in Gallagher last year that was that kind of player. He wasn't not the most technically strong player in midfield. He wasn't technical. He was not technical. He grew up to the academy, so he was not technical player. But he will press. He will run. He will fight. He will do everything to win the ball and get his team in a winning position, right? Who on the team right now you could say that has that ability? None. Nobody. Caicedo he's a defensive midfielder, and he's doing his job like a defensive midfielder. And there's no questioning his ability right in the midfield. Fernandes today again was lost. Enzo Fernandez was lost. We all know when that team, Chelsea plays better when Lavia is in that team. But we know the problems with Lavia. Always injured. Can't seem to stay fit. He's always injured. So that itself is a problem again too. Now, if you cannot stay fit, then Chelsea will have to make a decision in the next off season, right? So when he's in the team, because he's very technically sound, Enzo is technically sound too, but I believe he could defend, he could dribble out of trouble, he could pass. Unlike Enzo Fernandez, that could only mostly pass and maybe dribble. But defending is not one of his strong points, because we've seen that. We've seen that, right? But I don't want to talk much about Enzo today. But he alone wasn't alone the problem today. I think the problem today was the coaching, in my view. And if you think I'm not saying the right thing, then you could comment in the comment section. In the comment section, right? But my view, nah. The coach lacks the ability to instill that fight. Because we have seen teams before. We have seen new coaches take over team and take that team to another level. We have seen it before. We have seen it with Brighton. We have seen it with Brighton used to be a mid-table. Since Brighton came up to the Premier League with Graham Potter. After Graham Potter, they keep climbing. The coach come in and coach made the team better. For example, look at Bournemouth right now. Bournemouth is right under Chelsea at the moment. Most likely might pass Chelsea if Chelsea continue to lose games. Because they're playing, Bournemouth is playing brilliantly, right? The coach came in Bournemouth and he's taking the team to another level. Yes, some players, the longer you stay together, is you start gelling and you start knowing each other, and automatically your chemistry start creating good things, right? I mean, if anybody who played team sport, and if you want anything in team sport, then you understand what I'm talking about. But no. It starts from leadership. It starts from the coach, right? Depends on how you speak to your players in the dressing room, how you address your players in the training sessions. Will depends on how, and will sit on the field, right? It's all okay to put up charts and put up board and tell offensive player, you got to be here when the ball go there, you got to be there when the ball. It's all good on that, but there is a psychological part to it. There is a psychological part to it. You have to make the players believe that it don't matter who team is it, we're gonna beat you, and we're gonna beat you. You have to. It have to be instilled in your players as a coach, your coaching team and your management team has to develop that in coach in your team, right? You could have average players. But if you have average players that has the mentality that You cannot beat us, and you cannot beat us. I don't care who team you are. We're gonna beat you. And we're seeing it in the Premier League right now. Look at Nottingham Forest, right? Look at Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is fourth in the Premier League. Most likely they'll be coming down because they don't have most of the teams that up there passing them has better players, and the structure of the club. So the clubs around them, the teams around them has traditionally have money to buy expensive players and buy top players. But look how the coach have them playing. You cannot beat them easy, right? You cannot beat them easy. They may not have the best players in the league, but you cannot beat them easy. You cannot beat them easy. You come to their stadium, you have to fight to win the game. They get beaten today though by Bournemouth, but he instilled, and that's what I'm talking about with Chelsea. The coach has drilled that in the psychology of the players, that I don't care who the teams are. They're not beating us, especially at home. They're not beating us. We're gonna go after them. We're gonna attack them, and that's how it's supposed to be. But the Chelsea coach is lacking because he put so much in my. That's my. I'm following the Chelsea season, right? And it's becoming evident now to me. You can see the media have been soft on him. I see press conference where they're giving him the soft questions about players and so on. But that part of it, he needs to get that part of it going with Chelsea. He needs to instill that in the players, that tenacity. Otherwise, he's lacking. And if you don't have a solution, for the next couple of games, which means that Chelsea will be going down the table, which will be opposite from last season with Pochettino, where in the second half of the season, that's when Chelsea start climbing, right? For example, that same game, Chelsea played last year with Man City. You see how aggressive Pochettino, the game ended up 4-4. A draw, 4-4. The first 2-2 in the first leg, second game, 4-4. Because Chelsea was so aggressive with them. And Man City because Man City won. You remember Man City won the league last season, right? And they drew with Chelsea twice in the Premier League. And one of the scores was 4-4. Because Chelsea was behind in 4-3. And then they come back and scored the goal to draw. Because Pochettino has told the players, we have to go at them. And today was a perfect example of when you had to. Chelsea should have go up like 3-0 easy against Man City. Easy today, after the first goal. Right? Cole Palmer give Jackson a bad pass, so he couldn't. They couldn't. And I was surprised Cole Palmer didn't take down for himself. I was surprised because I was getting ready to jump to 2-0, and bam, he passed it. Bad pass, too wide for Jackson. Right? Jackson got another chance again, and he couldn't make use of it. So now the pressure is on Jackson too. I'm a supporter of Jackson, and I believe Jackson should be given time because, as I said before, that he have shown evidence that he could get better. He could be a deadly striker, but situation like that now it create doubts in a lot of people's mind. So most likely in the offseason, Chelsea gonna go for a striker, right? They will go for a so-called top striker. If the directors see it like that, because they want to go for Garnacho. For what? Garnacho is not a step up to Sancho. He's not a step up to Madueke. He's not a step up to Neto. So why are you going for why are you trying to get Garnacho? Right? Why are you going to get Garnacho? Leave Garnacho what it is. You have players that could come in. They have that the Brazilian player that is lighting up Brazil, right? They're already labeling him as another Messi, but time alone will tell. He's coming in, most likely he'll be coming in at the end of the season, right? So he might be on tour from the preseason until the Club World Cup. But you're going to want to buy Garnacho for what? To sell him in the next window next year? For what? Garnacho is not a step up to nobody in Chelsea right now. He's not. He's not even... And don't get me wrong, there are players like that. There are players like that when they change environment, the level, the game level go to another level. It happens. It happens. But I'm not sure what the scouts in Chelsea see with Garnacho to try and spend 60-something. I think Manchester asking for 60-something million for him. For what? Right? You give them, they take Mason Mount off your hand. No, you wanna give them back the money that you get from Mason Mount. He's young, yes, 20. Make a 3 years in Chelsea and then you might be able to sell him. But you could only do that if you see upward improvement. If you see improvement in him, if you see that his game could go to another level, you think Maresca could work magic with him to take him to another level? No. Garnacho is in the right place where he should improve in Manchester United, raise his stocks, and then if he's making a difference, you could do that. But no, not right now, right? So yeah, the coach, too many passes. The back line is touching the ball when Chelsea has the ball. Too many passes in the back. Get the ball quicker to your attacking players. Too many passes. You're allowing Manchester United. You give Manchester so much confidence today to come and win the game, and I know that. I see that because I know Chelsea gonna win that game. Man City gonna win that game. After that 1-1 draw, I could only see that game going one way. Because I've seen that before, especially in this season with Chelsea. They don't know how to go and take the game to teams. And he has proven it today again. So I think the coach lacked today. And I'm blaming him, the coach, for the loss. Right? Maresca taking that L today. And time to drop Sanchez and put somebody else. Try another goalkeeper. As a matter of fact, if we're still in the window, bring back Petrovic from and put Sanchez on the bench. It don't make no sense. Make a statement and let the team get. Otherwise, it's down the road we going. Back to mid-table. Right? Last year we end up 6th. This year, if you don't find a solution, then we're going down. Right? So until after the next game. Big up Manchester United. Big up Arsenal. Man City. You want today, big up yourself. Tottenham. Liverpool. Liverpool is flying. Brentford. Brighton. It doesn't matter. West Ham. Everton. If you are, as I usually say, if you are a fan of the English Premier League, no, enough respect to you. Now, if you're big into the Spanish League, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, the whole works. Big up yourself. Italy, Juventus, Napoli, Roma, AC Milan, Como. I see a new team in Italy. Como, Cesc Fabregas is coaching that team. Como, I haven't seen that team before, but I saw some of the game today. So big up yourself too. So until again later, be safe. All right.